وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنكم وما تعبدون من دون الله حصب جهنم أنتم لها واردون لو كان هؤلاء آلهة ما وردوها وكل فيها خالدون لهم فيها زفير وهم فيها لا يسمعون إن الذين سبقت لهم منا الحسنى أولئك عنها مبعدون لا يسمعون حسيسها وهم فيما اشتهت أنفسهم خالدون لا يحزنهم الفزع الأكبر وتتلقاهم الملائكة هذا يومكم الذي كنتم توعدون يوم نطوي السماء كطي السجل للكتب كما بدأنا أول خلق نعيده وعدا علينا إنا كنا فاعلين ولقد كتبنا في الزبور من بعد الذكر أن الأرض يرثها عبادي الصالحون صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. The last few ayat of Surah Ambiya. إنكم وما تعبدون من دون الله حصب جهنم أنتم لها واردون. We read this ayat last time, that surely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying to the mushrikeen, those who have that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala referred to, وَتَقَطَّعُوا أَمْرَهُمْ بَيْنَهُمْ, those who deviated and made fractions in deen and deviated from the ways of their prophets. إنكم وما تعبدون من دون الله حصب جهنم, surely you and whatever you worship other than Allah are the fuel of Jahannam. أنتم لها واردون, there you will have to arrive. لو كان هؤلاء آلهة ما وردوها, had they been gods they would not have arrived at it. Had they any authority, then they would have turned away and turned upside down the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and na'uzu billah. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying that if they were ilah, they would not have been able to arrive at it, they would not have been forced. Nobody would have been able to force it, no. But that's not the case, they will arrive. وَكُلٌّ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ, and all of them will remain there forever. When this was لَهُمْ فِيهَا زَفِيرٌ وَهُمْ فِيهَا لَا يَسْمَعُونَ, for them there will be screams in it and they will not hear. Zafir, some people stupidly try to name their children and stuff. This is not a good name. Zafir is something, the harsh cries and the screams of the Jahannami people. لَهُمْ فِيهَا زَفِيرٌ وَهُمْ فِيهَا لَا يَسْمَعُونَ. Anyway, so when these ayats were revealed, the Quraysh became really offended and said that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is na'uzu billah, ridiculing and disgracing our gods, and he's saying that they are also going to Jahannam. And they really could not find a way to counter the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So there was this knowledgeable person of the books, the previous books. He said to the Quraysh that I'll tell you an answer to this. The answer is that people worshipped Sayyidina Isa alayhi salatu wassalam, and the Jews also worshipped their Nabi, made him God, Uzair alayhi salam. So what about those people? Allah is saying that they will, all those that are worshipped apart from Allah, they will also enter into Jahannam. So now, na'uzu billah, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam will not be able to answer. Either he'll say that Isa alayhi salam and Uzair alayhi salam are also going to hellfire because they were worshipped by people, or he would say, na'uzu billah, that the Quran is, na'uzu billah, wrong. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down ayat, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ سَبَقَتْ لَهُم مِّنَ الْحُسْنَى أُولَٰئِكَ عَنْهَا مُبْعَدُونَ. Those people about whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already given good news earlier, they will be kept far away from it. So the Anbiya, they have been given the glad tidings of Jannah already by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so they will be excluded. It's not their fault that people started worshipping them. In their life, as long as they were there, they made it a point to tell people not to worship them. This is for people like Fir'aun, people like those who made self-proclaimed gods. They became self-proclaimed gods, tried to make themselves gods. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ سَبَقَتْ لَهُم مِّنَ الْحُسْنَى, those about whom the good news has come for them from us has already come earlier. أُولَٰئِكَ عَنْهَا مُبْعَدُونَ, they will be kept far away. مُبْعَدُونَ, they will be kept far away from hellfire, let alone enter it. لا يسمعون حسيسها, they will not even hear the slightest of the sounds of the hellfire. وهم فيما اشتهت أنفسهم خالدون, and they will remain forever in what their souls desire. So there is reward for them in the hereafter rather than punishment, and Allah will give them whatever they desire, which is in the Jannah. La yahzanuhumul faza'ul akbar. They shall not be grieved by the biggest panic. The biggest panic refers to that day when people will be, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already mentioned in the ayah that we read, the day of judgment, the starting of the day of judgment, when people, other people, the kuffar, when they will realize who did not believe in the hereafter, they will be astonished and they will start cursing their own self. But these people, the faza'ul akbar, the great panic, the biggest panic, they will not be grieved by those things. But rather, وَتَتَلَقَّاهُمُ الْمَلَائِكَةِ, they will rather be honorably greeted by the angels. The angels shall receive them, saying, هَذَا يَوْمُكُمُ الَّذِي كُنْتُمْ تُوعَدُونَ, this is your day that you had been promised. So all the struggles, all the hardships that you lived through in this world, now is the day of reward. يَوْمَ نَطْوِي السَّمَاءَ كَطَيِّ السِّجِلِّ لِلْكُتُبِ, the day when Allah will roll up the sky like a scroll rolls up the writings. So in old days, they would used to write things, and the scroll will be rolled very easily, and it would also conceal all that it would contain, all the writings. So the scroll will be rolled up on the writing itself. يَوْمَ نَطْوِي السَّمَاءُ كَطَيِّ السِّجِلِّ لِلْكُتُبِ, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will roll up the sky like this. Basically everything. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will roll the whole universe and every existence, every creation around his arm. كَمَا بَدَأْنَا أَوَّلَ خَلْقٍ نُعِيدُهُ, and just as we originated the first creation. So it is totally in the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the authority of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created it very easily, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will also roll it very easily. وَعْدًا عَلَيْنَا إِنَّا كُنَّا فَاعِلِينَ, this is a promise upon us. We are taking this promise, we are undertaking this binding. إِنَّا كُنَّا فَاعِلِينَ, we will surely do it. We are definitely going to do it. وَلَقَدْ كَتَبْنَا فِي الزَّبُورِ مِنْ بَعْدِ الذِّكْرِ, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that we have written in Zabur after the advice. So there's different meanings to this. One is that it might refer to the famously known Zabur, the book of Hazrat Dawood alayhi salam. But min ba'di dhikr, the dhikr here might refer to the Lawh Mahfuz, the secret tablet, the sacred tablet with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أَنَّ الْأَرْضَ يَرِثُهَا عِبَادِيَ الصَّالِحُونَ, that Allah will definitely give the land to the pious slaves of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The righteous people will inherit the land. And the lands of the tyrants, the reigns of the tyrants, they will come to an end. So the meaning here might be that Jannah, the earth of Jannah, has been written and destined for the pious people. All the kingdoms of tyrants, all the kingdoms of kuffar, all the authorities, they will definitely come to an end, and the earth will be inherited by the Salihun, the righteous slaves. Also, if we take it in the worldly meaning, that in the world as well, it has happened once and it will happen again, that the world was totally under the control of Salihin, and in the time of Hazrat Sayyidina Mehdi, it will happen again, that the world will be again totally in the hands of believers. رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ. Inshallah, we'll complete the surah tomorrow. اللهم اجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذين هم أهلك وخاصتك. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.